Hi everybody, and welcome to our November 2022 newsletter. It's already the holiday season.
It is.
Yeah.
And a question we are getting asked by all of our clients and everyone we know is just what we're seeing in the market, how interest rates are impacting prices in New York City, and they are.
Yeah, I think, we sometimes say that, of course, interest rates don't impact our market as much as they do, say, a lot of the country. But given how quickly they have gone up, it is impacting our market because I think it gives buyers pause. And we're definitely seeing that and have seen that this fall.
Yeah, we have. And if you look at, as we always say, it's tough to generalize the entire market.
Yep.
Everything's different in each neighborhood by product type. But if you look at the market as a whole, inventory is starting to pile up a little bit.
Yeah.
I do feel like there is a lot of buyer activity. Buyers are out there. They're looking. It's a little more window shopping. Contract activity is down. And I think as seller expectations, continue to align with buyer expectations, we'll see that contract activity tick up.
Yeah, and I think what we've been talking a lot about is this fall, it seems like a lot of buyers are either window shopping or kind of on the sidelines, dipping their toe in, then deciding not to do anything. And that's, I think, a real product of what's going on in the economy.
Yes.
The incredible increase in interest rates. But I think by next spring, the whole reality of real estate will set back in, which is life happens. You can only hold off so long, and then people are gonna have to make a move. Their family's growing, they're downsizing. Life will continue to happen, and that moves real estate.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we've seen in the tri-state area is we haven't seen a real slowdown in the sales in New Jersey, in Westchester, in parts of Long Island. I mean, they are still in multiple offer situations.
If it's priced right,
yes,
and at a certain price point, right? I mean, I think the really high end of the market in those suburban areas has slowed down more so, but say sub 5 million, it's still pretty active.
Right.
We've just had a case of that on our own team where our Westchester team listed something and it sold very, very quickly because it was priced right. So pricing is really important, and I think that's the other point that we're seeing is sellers are now getting more into the reality of the current market, which is they might have to be flexible on that price, and they might have to come down from where their expectations were 3 months, 6 months ago. So of course it's always changing, and it's always kind of a fluid situation, but the market is continuing to move in certain segments, and we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah, and it's interesting. I think what you and I have talked about a lot is how this environment has shifted our pricing approach. Oftentimes it's like, all right, what are the last 5 things that have traded in the building? Or I bought it for X, I put X amount in, and I expect X amount out.
Right.
Which I think that way of pricing is a bit dated. It's looking at the data in real time. What are you competing with on the market? What is sold recently? How many buyers do we think are in that price point? Do people need to put work in? So it's this market has also shifted our kind of pricing
approach.
formula a little bit.
Absolutely.
And it's certainly more bespoke, and it's something that we need to adapt with.
Yeah. As always, we're here to help you and chat more in depth about your real estate needs. And as always, have a great month, and we'll see you soon.